Alright. Hey guys, I'm Matt, and this is Blade 2. The game that was released to tie in with the movie, I think, but it has nothing to do with the movie. So I'll let you know when the timer starts. I'll give you a countdown.
Pursue the
this is New Game Plus, so we're gonna skip the training level. Timer starts when I skip this cutscene.
Kharkov Tower.
So 3, 2, 1, go. So right away, I've been doing a lot of unintentional things, like slipping out of bounds. Okay, sometimes that can fail, and if I don't get it, the enemies will troll me. So the way this game works out of bounds is it loads like the level planes, and that depends on where you can stand. So if there's an area above you and you get to that area, you'll then zip upwards into that area. And this is why I have to jump out of bounds, because if I don't jump, I will be stuck. And I can't move. So we basically just skip the first level. This level used to be very, very long and hard. Well, I wouldn't say hard, but it was long.
Underground parking.
But it isn't long anymore. So this is going to be the first instances of using side jumping to clip through a wall. So I'm just going to... Okay. I'm going to side jump into this plant pot. And it just forces me through the wall. I don't know why that works. That doesn't work on the Xbox version. This is why I'm playing on the PS2 version. PS2 version is far superior. I should also point out that I'm playing on the PAL version, because there's one skip later in the game which I can't do on NTSC. So there is one of those plant pots back there which I could use to clip out of bounds, but that one doesn't work for some reason. This level is actually pretty cool. And it's also very long. So here I'm going to be using a UV grenade. It basically wipes out any enemy in the vicinity. I say basically because sometimes it doesn't. So I use it there to unlock this door. Jump here to get further ahead in the cutscene. Now this is a pretty cool area with a lot of enemies that you have to kill usually. As you can see, they're all on the dance floor, but obviously I'm not going to do that. So this is the first instance of... you probably just thought, what happened? The way the game checks where you are in this game is determined by where you jump. So if you side jump and the game thinks you're going to land on the floor in one part, it will basically make Blade land at that level. I jumped there from the top of the stairs, so the game thought I was going to land on the stairs, but I wasn't, and that clipped me through the side of the wall. I'll be using that a lot throughout the run. Now this is the first level which we can't skip anything, unfortunately, because you have to actually do an objective to unlock the end level trigger. It's not just there to hit. We have to destroy all these computers. 17 of them, as you can see in the top left. Now, I can die on this level, but I'm just going to be doing safe strats. Now, I should also point out, this game is actually pretty hard. Oh, I destroyed that. Nice. And the controls are kind of clunky, and it's very easy to die. As you can see, I just got punched twice and lost a decent amount of health. The green bar is the health bar. And this is why running this game at a marathon is not a good idea, because if I fail a level, I have to do the entire level again. And there's a few levels which are quite long, and I can fail them near the end. So I'm going to be using a UV grenade here, which I wouldn't usually do. But I want to use it to get a med pack. One or two of the enemies will drop one, so I can get full health back. Hey Fal, how's it going, man? Glad to see you are watching, my dude. more computer destroying. This level isn't the hardest though. There's 3 chapters in this game. There's the one I'm on now. Then there's... Actually don't know what they're called. I forgot the names of them. But there's 3 chapters in this game. This is the first one.
Okay.
And the last level of this chapter is one of the levels where I probably can fail. And it's one of the levels I'm worried about failing. And if I die at the end of the level, that's like 6 minutes that I lose. So I don't really want to do that. But I didn't die. That's the end of this level. You can actually die after you've hit the end level trigger. What happened to the audio? Is that just me?
Kharkov process.
Okay, it was a menu bug. Okay, whatever. So I'm gonna do a trick here. I'm going to cancel a UV grenade by kicking. And I'm gonna jump over the railing so it activates in midair, and that will kill all the enemies in this room. I have to kill these 2, and then the door will open. Usually I would have to spend a really long time killing every enemy to get the door to open. But cancelling the UV grenade allows me to kill pretty much most of the enemies that are required to open the door without having to shoot them. Because shooting them is a hassle. Also, yes, you will hear "It's the Day Walker" quite a lot in this run. And I mean a lot. Like, I mean all the time. Right here, I'm going to be doing another side hop so the game thinks that I'm on a different level that I should be. A clip into this, and I'm going to fall out of bounds. And once again, get into the final area of the level. Which, obviously, I'm not supposed to be at. There's a bad guy here, but he doesn't care because he's part of a cutscene that I obviously don't trigger because I skip it. Now this is the level I'm talking about, Acid Rain. Oh, I hate this level. Okay, so I need to collect a canister of poison and then place the poison in the ventilation system in order to clear out the tower. That's what the game says. So I basically need to go and do a bunch of stuff to get a canister, come back here with the canister and place it into the thing. And the other part is that I need to take damage. For the end of this level, if you see there's a little bar with a little bit of red on it, that's the rage meter. And that meter fills up if I take damage or if I punch people. I don't think it fills up if I shoot people. I'm pretty sure it doesn't. But I need that meter to be basically full by the end of this level. Because that allows me to take no damage and sprint really fast, and I need that to get past the enemies to get the canister into the final part. So I need to kill some of these enemies here for the door to open. So I punch them for my rage meter to go up. Look at that. There's like a combo system you can do in this game where if you punch in like a rhythm, you can do combos, but for some reason there it bugged out and it just didn't work. Yeah, there was a Blade game on the PS1. But that one isn't as broken as this game, and it's a lot harder than this game. And I've always said that this game is really hard. That game is insanely hard. I challenge anyone to speedrun it. I've tried myself. I mean, it wasn't that long ago where I couldn't even run this game RTA because it was that hard. So, pick up some ammo, turn the switch. Now, I'm going to do safe strats because I don't have a lot of health. And I can die. Medkit here, I usually wouldn't pick it up. But, to be safe, I'm going to. So, I basically just turned on the switch that allows me to get to the roof. You can't actually skip to the roof normally, anyway. And even if you could, you wouldn't be able to get back down because the door would be closed. It's quite unfortunate that you can't do stuff with the canister to get out of bounds. Right, some health I'm going to pick up. I probably didn't need to pick that health up there because there's health in this next area that I can pick up. which right here, as you can see. But one thing that's good about this part so far is my rage meter's filled up quite a bit. So since my rage meter's filled up, I should be able to have full rage without having to wait. Usually, if I don't have full rage at the end of this level, I'd have to wait. But as you can see, I've already got all of them unlocked, so we should be good. I shouldn't have to wait. UV grenade here because these enemies will be annoying on the way back. Some of them can follow me, and if they do, I want to shoot them. The AI in this game is very annoying also because they like to get in your way. I actually spoke to one of the devs of this game, and he said that he deliberately made the AI block the doorways so you couldn't get through. And the way that this game works is if you get near an AI, you can't move past them. You get stuck on them and you have to kill them, and that's really annoying. I mean, you can counteract that by jumping, but when you're carrying this canister, you can't jump. And that's why I need the rage. Don't drop the canister. I need the rage to be able to sprint really fast. To allow me to get past the enemies. So you'll see me killing most of these enemies just so they don't block me. I want to get further. I could use the rage here, but it's really risky. Because if I use it here, there's a good chance that I won't make it. Because the enemies can actually block me in the last room. So I use it when I get close. But this guy doesn't hit me. Okay. Right, I actually got quite far down the corridor. Why would you? Okay. Okay, that's not good. I activated it, but he put it down again. As you can see, I'm running really fast. The screen's flashing red. I need to get to the end of this corridor to put the canister in the thing. Okay, I'm now being blocked. Fantastic. Right, we should be good. Nice. So I didn't die. That was the one level I was really concerned about. I'm glad that I didn't die. And now we're on the second chapter of the game. Layers of the Burn. I don't. And we're going to go back to the glitches now. Glitches galore. 3 enemies. I just want to kill them to get them out of my way. Jump behind this box. Turn. Punch backwards a few times to allow me to clip through the wall. Fascinating. Now I basically just jump in a straight line for like 2 minutes. Enjoy. This level's actually infamous for being really hard. There's a bunch of train tracks and there's trains that go along the train tracks, and you can get hit by said trains and die. And that makes this skip really nice, not just because it's obviously a lot faster, but because you skip that train section. Yes, this run is glitches galore. Don't worry, I lied. Actually, the next level's the worst level in the game. So the next level is called City Sewers. And it's a level that everyone loves in video games. It's an escort mission. And it's not an escort mission that you can speed up at all. We just have to follow the guy for 8 minutes. Which is lovely. Right, so now we're at the end of the level. We just jump back in bounds and hit the trigger. You can actually mess this up if you jump too late or early. I don't actually remember which one. Yeah, my favourite level. City Sewers. We basically have to just escort Whistler. Nothing that I can really do. I just have to kill the enemies. Hopefully he doesn't get slowed down. So I'm going to use the thingy where if I aim with L1, I can actually shoot the vampires. when it goes green, and that will kill them in one shot. I'm doing it to save ammo, but it's actually kind of hard to time. But it does save ammo. Like that. Because you can just shoot one bullet, whereas usually it would take about 3 or 4. And I need a lot of ammo in this level, because I'm going to be shooting a lot of people. You pick up the pistol ammo. This level's basically just knowing where all the pistol ammo is. I want to try and time these shots. I'm terrible at it. Terrible at it.
Explosive device.
Terrible at it. Yeah, the thing is, you have to shoot before it goes green because of the lag. So that's why it's more awkward, because you don't shoot when it actually goes green. You shoot before that. So over there's a Reaper. The Reapers can only be killed by the UAV grenade. That's why I have UAV grenades for this level. Because only the UAV grenades can actually damage. Where'd they come from? Only the UAV grenades can kill them. If you punch them, you can knock them down, but they'll get back up every time. We go across this side to get more ammo, and then we just wait for Whistler. If I get too far ahead of him, like you just saw there, the game will spawn enemies behind him to hit him.
Explosive device.
And this stops you from leaving him alone. So I have to stay relatively close to him. If I get too far ahead, it will spawn the enemies, and that's not good. It's mainly not good because they slow him down, not because he'll die. He can die, but it's rare. Like, this level isn't hard, it's just really boring and slow. Don't worry though, after this level the game actually gets somewhat good again. This level's really bad. So I need to use a UV grenade in this next area. So I'm gonna hide in this corner and use it. And that should make it so that Whistler doesn't get hit by the grenade. Because the... Excuse me, will you die, sir? Hello? I need to kill him because I need this pistol... Turn! Quick turn, hello? Okay. That pistol ammo doesn't spawn unless I kill him. But yeah, so the UV grenades can actually stun Whistler, and obviously that's slow because we want him to keep moving, and if he stood still, that would be really slow. More enemies here, but usually they just run past Whistler. They don't even care about him. Also, later on in the game, you'll see how great the AI is in this game. And how well programmed it is. Right, so I've got to use another UV grenade here, so get in the corner. So it doesn't stun him. Hopefully. So I want to make sure I stay near him. There's a little trick you can do coming up where there's a bunch of enemies that's meant to spawn while Whistler's placing the explosive. But we can skip them if we just stand near where they would actually spawn. I just gotta make sure I stay close to him so he doesn't spawn the extra enemies. So if we stand up here right on this corner, right here, it won't spawn those enemies. I'm gonna use a UV grenade to get rid of this Reaper. Usually, if Whistler's planting the explosive, he can't get stunned. So, that's good.
Explosive device.
Right, now the extra enemies will spawn. I want to wait for him still though, so... I really wish you could skip this level. Like, I really do. I just don't think it's going to be possible. Also, I showed off my... Who's there? I showed off my segmented run for this game. Last shots fired. And that run is very out of date now. There's a lot of new skips in this run that I'm going to be doing. I don't think I've done any of them yet, though. But there's quite a few new skips I'm going to be... And obviously I'm going to be doing it RTA. Obviously, as you can see, this game... The category is called any % new game plus RTA because this game actually has an in-game time. After each level, it will tell you the in-game time, but that in-game time isn't very accurate and it's pretty broken. So we just don't time it via the in-game time. We just time it RTA. I really suck at timing this, dude. It's so awkward. Kind of got a lack of pistol ammo because I keep messing up these one shots, but it's okay. Necro Skitter, there's actually 4 escort missions in the game. 4 or 3, I think, but we skipped the rest. I mean, technically you could call the last mission an escort mission, but it's not really. Okay, there's a Reaper there. I shouldn't have to mess with him though. With the Reapers, you can just knock them down. I'll get back up. Really? Oh, we killed it? Nice. They spawned really late for some reason. Like, I'm not late, sorry. They ran out into the open. And there's City Sewers done, the best level in the game. Now we got the Big Bang. This is a level that I didn't skip in my segmented when I showed off, but now I'm going to skip it.
City Sewers.
So one thing I figured out not that long ago is that you can actually change direction while side jumping. To actually just clip through the floor like that instead. So for some reason, if you side jump and then hold backwards and jump again, or press jump again, you literally just change direction. Which allows me to get out of bounds. And I'm going to be using that a few times to skip levels that I didn't skip before. So basically, we're just going to jump to the end level trigger. As per usual with this run. It's basically the way it goes. But glitches are fun, right? So, we do them. They look cool as well. Damn, quite far to the right, but that's okay. Basically, I'm just going in a general direction and just hoping that the angle's right. So it was a bit far to the right, but that's fine. And we got Quarantine. This is one of the shortest levels in the game, actually. No skips. So basically, what's happening here is there's a big, massive monster behind us. I mean, I guess I could show you, but that's slow. If I just wait and go slow, I can show you guys the monster that chases you. You know, I'm gonna do it. Wait, where is it? You should have been there. I don't know. Okay, there it is. Oh! So that's the monster that chases you. Very friendly. I've just made the risk of me dying on this level 10 times worse now, but that's fine. It's basically a weird looking dinosaur vampire thing, I don't know. So we can do a little skip here. The game usually wants us to turn right here and go around, but we can just walk across the edge to get across this fire. No big deal. Obviously that big dude, I think the big dude has to go around. Also, punching like this doesn't make you go any faster. It's just a thing that I do. And next up is blood donors. The dinosaur's dead, by the way. Died in that cutscene. So blood donors is the level that has the skip that you can't do on the NTSC version of the game. So this is why we play on PAL for this level specifically. For the first little bit of the mission, I'm going to be doing it normally. Basically, this game is just a game of I need to get to this specific spot to get out of bounds. So with these switches right here, you're actually meant to turn them. Quick turn, thanks. You're actually meant to walk up to them and interact with them and turn them around. Also, these doors you're meant to actually kick open, but if you just shoot them, they open. So that's fast. So yeah, those switches, you're meant to walk up to them and interact with them, but you can literally just shoot them and break them, and that works too. So I'm going to be clipping behind a chair. It's actually kind of precise. And there's enemies right behind me, so I need to clip into this chair. And clip to the wall. Nice. Got it. So that doesn't work on the NTSC version of the game because of the 30 FPS. You basically have like a frame to get clipped behind the chair. And with the 30 FPS, it's virtually impossible. I've never been able to do it on the NTSC version of the game. Kind of went a bit too far there, but that's fine. So this chick here, she has a needle and she can stab me. I'll show you what it does. I'll let her stab me. So she just stabbed me with a needle, as you can see. Doesn't really matter here because I'm at the end of the level, but my screen will start to go blurry now. As you can see, the screen's gone blurry. And my health bar will just start going down. Look up at the green health bar. It's just going down and down and down really quickly. If she stabs you, you're probably going to die. And there's a few levels in the game where her stabbing you will cost you death. There, it doesn't matter. So this is another level that I did normally in my segmented run, but now I'm going to skip. So I'm going to wait a second here for these enemies. Try and kill them all with a UV grenade. Obviously one survived. So I'm going to be doing a pretty precise jump here. So I want to get onto this railing. I want to get on it, but I don't want to fall down there to the right because that's very slow. And then I want to side jump and clip through the floor. Like so. Now I'm going to turn and go in a specific direction. Skip the level. As usual. Since you're basically jumping out of bounds blind in this game, you have to know where you're going by setting it up. So most of the time when you're jumping to an area, it's not super precise because you literally can't see anything. Now we're here. This is the final area of the level. I kind of went a bit too far forward because I wasn't paying attention, but that's fine. Had to turn around a bit. So here's Dr. Grant. This leads into an escort mission. This mission is basically we have to save this chick. We have to hit this trigger first, or we can't end the level. So now we just have to kill all the enemies in this area. There's 2 waves. So we just stand here. 1 UV grenade. And now we wait for the rest of the enemies. Another UV grenade. And now they're all dead. So now, this used to be the worst level in the game. This used to be one of the levels I would not run this game RTA. It is an escort mission where you have to escort her to the end and then come all the way back. It was absolutely terrible. But obviously I care not for doing that. So this is one of the best out of bounds in this game by far, and I was just lucky that I found it. But it's not yet. I have to do this part normally first, sadly.
What the?
What the? Just have to kill all these enemies just to protect her. She can unlock the door. Now they're all dead. Kill these enemies. We need to kill the enemies so they don't attack her. We need her to have as much health as she can. Oh, okay. That's fine. We need her to have as much health as she can because we're going to leave her behind. And like I said, if you leave an AI behind, or a friendly AI behind, it will spawn enemies to kill them. So I'm basically going to be lining myself up here and jumping. And for whatever reason, if you jump right here, you just clip through the wall. I wish I could tell you why that works, but I have no idea. It's either there's no collision there on that wall specifically, and you can just jump through it. As you can see, and she's saying help me, Blade, because she's getting attacked.
Help me, Blade.
Which is not ideal.
Help me, Blade.
So I need to get in bounds and destroy this as quickly as I can and hit the trigger for the end of the level. This level used to take about 8 to 9 minutes. Now it only takes 2. But I did this skip in my segmented run. There is a new skip later in the game which skips the worst level in the game. It was the reason I didn't want to run this game RTA.
Incubation chamber.
But we skipped that now. So this is the only boss fight of the game. Project Vorpal. This boss used to be really hard. No, it's not. Like a lot of things in this game, it used to be hard, but it's not anymore because, you know, I grew a brain and actually figured out a good way to do it. We need to destroy all these pipes to allow me to actually be able to attack him. Oh, I'm going to get a freebie. Nice. So he has like these phases where he'll go and... I mean, I wouldn't really call it a recharge, but he'll go over there. And power up. And I want to wait for him to drop. He'll do 2. Then he'll drop after each one, then I can attack him. Yeah, the only boss fight. This game's as long as it is, even with all these skips, and yet it's the only boss fight. I mean, technically, you could call the last level a boss, but it's not really a boss because you're not actually fighting an enemy. But yeah, so we just wait. That was pretty boring there. Because we literally just wait for him to do his thing over there, then he moves, and then we attack him. It's just this over and over again. Really fun. Exhilarating gameplay. Oh shit. Move, move, move! Okay. He wasn't meant to do that. He was meant to go back and charge, but he didn't. That kind of put me off. Like, sometimes he'll do, like, unpredictable things. He won't do the same thing. But most of the time, he'll go there, charge, and then come somewhere over here and I can hit him. I know, yeah. You can't use the shotgun. You can only use the sword. If you could use the shotgun, I'd use that. But these levels have like a set weapon set that you can't change. Oh, also I should point out, every level I have a set weapon set for. If you play through the game once, it will save the weapons you selected for that level. And then you can just start the level with those weapons. Every time. So I have all the weapons saved for each level. Well, his name is Blade, not... That's a good point. His name is Blade, not Shotgun. That's a really good point. So as you can see, you'd think this would be the last hit. Like, oh, he's got no health. Look at that. He should be dead now. I have to hit him again for some reason. He literally has no health bar, but we have to hit him one more time. There we go. Vorpal is dead. Very fast. This is actually a really good run so far. I could PB with this run. The world record. Now that I've said that, I'm going to mess up, but we're on the final stretch. So this is the last chapter of the game. There's one hard level in this chapter that can really screw me. There's a shotgun guy up here that can really do a world of good, where he decides to shoot me and takes like all my health. I don't really want that to happen. But it's random if he does. This guy around the corner, he can shoot me and take all my health. Thankfully he didn't. So this level has one of the hardest clips in the game. I basically need to destroy a rock and use the rock to then clip out of bounds. Excuse me, what do you mean? Okay. That's okay. That's fine. So I destroy this rock, and then I angle myself and just try to jump into this corner until it clips me through the wall. It's kind of precise. I mean, I can just stand here like this and do it, but I can also run into it and turn myself. Like that. Now I'm out of bounds. Obviously I do more walking out of bounds. Why would you jinx yourself? I know, dude. I'm all for the jinx. I like to live on the edge. Oh yeah, that pink square is due to the version I'm playing. Technically I am playing this game on an emulator. I'm playing it on a PS3, which technically is classed as an emulator. So we basically just skip the entire level. This level is another one of those levels that's actually really difficult. But we just skip the entire thing. Now this level coming up is actually kind of difficult. And this is another level which has a skip that you can only do on NTSC. I mean on PAL. I say only. You can do it on NTSC, but it's really hard.
Mountain base.
So there's four pistol guys in here. Yeah, 4. I want to kill them all because the last guy will give me pistol ammo. So I want to jump onto this windowsill, and if I slowly edge myself backwards off this ledge, I will. Okay. I will slightly clip into it, and that'll allow me to fall out of bounds. This level isn't a full level skip. We're just going to skip the first part of the level. Because this is a level that requires me to do canisters again. And since I need to collect canisters, I can't end the level unless I have a canister. So I'm just going to skip the first part. So basically just following a set path that I need to take to get to the area. Like I say, I need to stay close to the level, so I know where I'm going. You just have to have a feel of where everything is. So this is the area where we turn on the power. Enemies don't really care at the moment, but they will. Sometimes there's a guy here with a pistol, but he's not there at the moment. Okay, that guy decided to hide, but that's fine. We turn on
off.
Oh, you turn it off? Okay. Oh, yeah. So we turn off the electricity because it has these, like, blue shields that we can't get past. I want to kill as many enemies here as I can, because they'll get in my way when I try to come back. Also, I need a lot of pistol ammo for this level as well. Excuse me. Destroy that turret. So I want to kill all the enemies in this room because they have pistol ammo and I want it. Wait, what? Where'd that guy go? I thought there was an extra enemy with a pistol, but apparently not. Okay. Someone shot at me. Okay. Anyway, so we get the oh, there is a dude. I knew it. Cheeky. Right. More pistol ammo. So you have to kill enemies in this level because of the fact that you're carrying a canister and you can't really do much when they're in your way. So you have to kill them. That guy's clipped in the wall. Fantastic. They are expensive. So use UV grenade here. There's a lot of enemies, and I don't want to waste too much pistol ammo. Now here we go left. I'm smart. I've no, drop it. What are you doing? I have a habit of going right there. For some reason. Now, I can get past these enemies without them shooting me, but it's risky. That's unfortunate. Oh my god, I could actually die. Please don't die. I shouldn't have done that. That was really risky. Try and run past them enemies. I really shouldn't have done that. There's a med pack in this next room that I can get. I just gotta hope I don't die. I should be okay though. That was really risky for me. But if you can make it, it's a lot faster because usually you have to kill them all. So obviously running through and just YOLOing it is a lot faster. Don't drop the canister, dude. That's the problem with mashing X to skip the cutscene, is that you use X to drop the canister as well. Once again, kill the enemies because they get in your way. The next area, we don't actually have to kill them. Oh, not this area. The next area, we can just run past them. And just run down the stairs. Usually. Usually, they'll always be in the same place. I lied, apparently. Never seen that before. I've been playing this game for like 3 years. Or running this game for 3 years, and I've never seen that. There was a dude with a gun standing at the doorway. He's not supposed to be there. That dude with the gun is not supposed to be there. That's okay. I'm going to try and get in this room without getting blocked. Another UV grenade. Risk it for a chocolate biscuit. Yeah, he took cover. What a legend. When they take cover like that, they don't actually shoot you. And I didn't die. That's the main thing. I didn't die. Okay, so this level is the worst level in the game. I say the worst. It's the one of the shortest, but it's so easy to die. Because the whole place is blowing up, and there's these boxes that can actually do a lot of damage to you. And you can die. Also, there's a chick in this level. Remember I mentioned about that chick that has the needle that can stab you? Yeah, there's one of those in this level, and they can get really close to you in a doorway, and if they hit you with the needle, I'm most likely dead. So I want to avoid getting to the left-hand side of these rooms, because that's where the boxes are that explode. And obviously I don't want them to hit me. Don't hit me! Okay. Fine. A lot of jumping to avoid getting cuffed. So this level's actually been pretty good. I haven't taken a lot of damage. So we should be okay. Like, it's so easy to die on this level just for pure RNG. Yeah, those UV grenades just wipe out entire rooms. The only thing that they don't kill is the humans, but obviously that's because they're humans. They don't burn like vampires do. So this part used to be pretty difficult, but you know, UV grenades exist. So you can see how many enemies are in this room. All dead. Look, all those enemies right there. All dead. 2 enemies left that have guns, so I just have to shoot them. Yeah, I didn't die. So this next level was the hardest level in the game. The Bloodsucker. This was the level. This was the reason why I would not run this game real time. This level is one of the longest and one of the hardest, where you have to go to the helipad to get the dock and then escort her to the room. And there's a lot of enemies and a lot of shit that can go wrong, and it's very easy to die. But after shots fired, I decided to run the game again. Try and run the game RTA, and I found a way to skip this level. Which is the best thing to ever exist. So I still need to activate the switch to gain access to the final area of this level. So I'm basically going to do that first. Yeah, this run's really good. This run could be a really good PB for me because I haven't majorly messed up yet. If you're wondering, my world record for this game is 54:27. And the reason my estimate is 105 is because obviously if I die on a level I have to do the entire thing again, and there's a few levels that can lose me a lot of time if I die. I even contemplated putting it higher, but it should be okay. Obviously, because I didn't die. Okay, so he ignored me. So right here I'm going to jump, and then I'm going to jump backwards in midair. Like I said, you can change direction in midair if you jump again for some reason. So now I've turned on the switch that allows me to get to the final area of this level. As you can see, the platform above me is moving. That's the area that I need to be at. So usually I'd have to go and get the dock and then go all the way back and get into the final area, but I'm going to skip her. And you can see there's a lot of enemies in this level. A lot of miniguns. A lot of ways to die. The problem isn't me dying though, the problem is her. That's why this level was hard, because this is one of the hardest escort missions. Because she dies very easily. Now we're on the final stretch of this level. Now you can see the platform has turned and we can get across here now. I kind of want to kill these enemies, but they're cucking me, so I'll just have to ignore them. So, for whatever reason, I don't know why, but for so long I thought to myself, why can't I just clip this gate right here? The trigger for the end of the level is right behind this gate. Why can't I just clip it? And then one day, I was walking backwards into it, and I jumped, and I jumped, and okay. Ruining my moment. Go away. This is why I wanted to kill the enemies, because... Okay, I've got no ammo. Nice slow kill. This is why I wanted to kill the enemies, because they can block me. This is actually usually a lot easier. Don't! Okay. I had a PB pace run, died to that today. He backflipped and jumped in the lava and killed himself. This ain't working. Why? Okay, there we go. I don't know why it wasn't working. That's fine. And now we're on the last level of the game, the core. This level used to be very, very stupid. It's technically another escort level. Kind of. Whistler will come out of the thing and we have to escort him to plant bombs in this little room of all things. We literally have to wait for him to plant bombs in this room. No! I'm not even gonna bother trying that.
Mountain core.
The controls in this game are stupid. You jump and I can't hit the thing. I'm gonna angle myself better this time when I jump at it. Okay, that was still really bad, but it should be okay. No, I still can't hit it. Fantastic game. The controls in this game. Can't. RIP PB.
Mountain core.
Like, all the movement in this game is done on the left stick. You don't turn the camera at all. Every single piece of movement is done on the left stick. Hooray, look at that. I jumped in the right direction this time. Would you believe it? So now I'm going to jump into this water. It actually does damage to me, but I can actually jump up here. Little shortcut. It saves me going into the gas and going around. It actually just saves me health mainly. There we go, and stab the last one. And now Whistler will come out. And look how many enemies there are. You're like, oh my god, Whistler's going to die. How are you going to do this, Matt? You are a god. Well, remember I said earlier that the AI in this game is retarded? Well, all I have to do, walk up here, nice and slow. Drop onto this ledge down here. And wait. I'm just going to wait a second for the enemies to drop on top of me, because sometimes they can knock me off. I'm going to hump this wall a little bit. What I like to do. Use the wall a good hump. If we turn around, look at all these enemies. Totally don't care about Whistler. They're just looking at me. So if the AI can't path to me, they don't know what to do, so they just stand there like idiots. So we literally just sit here for like 2 minutes. Enjoy.
Explosive device planted. 2 more to go.
It's fun, right? Oh yeah, that fat thing in the middle, in the big thing, that's the core. Technically, I was saying this was a final boss. It's kind of a boss. I mean, I destroyed it when I stabbed the sword into those things. Not really a boss. Who's the hot chick in the red dome? Yeah. That's the sexiest thing on this planet. I still might be able to PB with this. Weird rave, yeah.
Explosive device planted. 1 more to go.
It sucks. This was a really good run. It was a really good run. It sucks that I messed up this level twice, but that's fine. This level is just... It was my fault because I didn't angle myself when I jumped, right? So I'm not going to blame the game. It was my fault. I still could PB, I think. I still can PB, I'm pretty sure. Like I said, my world record for this game is 54 minutes and 27 seconds. That thing has nipples too lewd for Twitch, yeah. In terms of service, dude.
Device planted.
Alright, so now he's planted them all. The waiting is over, boys. Strats. So now we just wait a little bit. Jump off and go. Get ready on time, by the way. If I don't get stuck.
Get your ass moving. I ain't got all day.
I'm right here, Whistler. Come on. Is he stuck? Was it time? Time! I thought he was stuck, dude. I was scared for a second that it wasn't going to trigger. Usually I'd have to wait that long. It was very concerning. Yeah, that was Blade 2. And you get to see the fantastic credits of the fantastic people that made this fantastic game. Because it's fantastic. What time was it? 53:44 that looked like. Nice, dude. Nice. I would have saved like a minute. I would have got a 52, but that's fine. I'm shit. So, anyway, yeah, that was Blade 2. Hope you guys enjoyed the glitch fest of this run. I'm not sure what's up next. But yeah, enjoy the rest of the marathon, guys.